Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey
Hey, get
Sly's
ball
gonna have
first,
the
bro.
honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
10 black. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. On the gun, Rattler. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin. Complete. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. Set. Go.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Texans' 19-yard line.
Throwing his Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Rattler to the air now. Brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Here's Rattler. Throw left side, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Working quickly here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Rattler. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Vacates quickly left side. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
All right. Why Tony? 18.
1st down throw by Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
South. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up? Tonight. Look the hot. 19 Texans. Tonight.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go. Close. 18. That's right.
It's a design run. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Ow, that's right. 18. That's right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down.
Slice kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Down. Going red. 52 blue. Smash red. Drill green. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Set. Foot ready.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. It's a 3-3 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Now Rattler. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 red. 6 claw. 10. Cut.
Rattler back to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
6. Yellow. 5.
Rattler setting to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Why Tony? 19 Texans.
To the air, Stroud. The pass caught by Takedell. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be a 1st down Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
All right.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time.
And that's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
On the quick, right? Tony.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The Texans set to punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Hut.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Strike, yellow, 22. Blue striker. Hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. By a man. He's in the clear. Still fighting forward. He could do it. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point.
York on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He dodged the tackle. Delivers another move. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Here's Stroud now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. 118, what's that? Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18, what's that? Buggy.
They go play action with Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
At the Saints' 46-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19.
118, what's that? Look to high. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, uno. Why Tony? Hey, that's your man. South. 11.
Now it's Stroud. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Down. Black, 95. All right, go. Check.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Caught, nice gain left side. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Texans 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. 18. Outside.
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18. Outside. 2J.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Go right side, Dale has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. Outside. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Down.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
18. Outside. Hey, south. 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. This gets the 1st and more. And Stroud gets him the 1st with a slide down at the end of it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18.
Stroud. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
19 Texans. 18. Outside. Hey, uno more.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now, the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Bronx. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag.
Tony. Buggy.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Oh, hey. 18. Outside. Hey, uno. Tonight.
Back to throw, Stroud. Gets it to the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey, south.
red zone now. Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Oh, okay. 118. Outside. 11. I got him.
Final throw before the break. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 17. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Throwing here just before halftime. Taking a deep shot here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Hey, watch him right here. Go. Like 24. 18.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here's the backup. First throw. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Like zero. 18. Hey, touch. Hand up. Quick. You got tight right there.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Like 5. 18. Heroes down, 90 down, 49, read him.
Levis yet again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
23 windows.
Watch the twist.
Diamond.
It's Levis once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Set.
This is Devin Neal with it. No one's around him. He's got space. The 50! And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ready.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
Brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Now Rattler. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Black shot. Slide through. Hut, hut.
On third down, here's Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, it's ETN. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Set. Go.
Throwing now on third and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
38. Ready.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey,
They motion the tight end over.
50, green.
He brings it in. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Texans 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Kill.
Rita, kid! 40, Rita. 22 Linda.
Levis to the air now. Short pass brought in. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
22 Linda.
From the gun, Levis. Will finding his back. Nixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
My 90.
Play action, Levis. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
ETN gets it on his own read. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football.
Ready up.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Ready. 10 flat. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. 40. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. York now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Like 13.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 11.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54. 19. Touch. Tracy.
3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down.
454, like 54. And 18.
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as they're getting...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.